So for a rainbow baby, tell us what you think would have been helpful.
Absolutely. So Jordan was my rainbow baby. I had had my daughter a year before, and she unfortunately did not make it. And there were a couple things that were very helpful that WakeMed did do. One of the things was definitely having a tour. I had a private tour of WakeMed and of the NICU at WakeMed before I had Jordan. So at about 20 weeks, you can contact the WakeMed NICU and they will actually let you, or the WakeMed hospital, and someone will take you through the labor and delivery and then through the NICU so that you have some kind of familiarity with the actual unit. And then even when I was having Jordan, the doctor came by and talked to me, the NICU doctor, before he was in there. So those things were extremely helpful. And I think that it helps too, as a mom, to kind of try as much as you can to be honest with the NICU team. I know that the nurse who had Jordan first was very nice about saying that he was a little brother. So that's important, to always have kind of that acknowledgement that you are a parent of two, even though it's just a little bit different, or three or four, however many kids you might have. So those things are extremely helpful to do, and also to make sure that you as a mom are kind of taking the breaths and taking the time that to yourself that you need, whether it be reaching out to someone at the hospital who you might need help from, or your support group, or anything like that, because there are resources to just kind of help you to make sure, because Jordan did great as long as I was doing good. So having those little things to help you out when you need them are certainly helpful.
And the challenges of having a rainbow baby.
So the challenges definitely were everything that I kind of always heard about the NICU were not necessarily the good stories about the NICU, which are a lot. More oftentimes than not, babies are great and they leave. And so it was definitely a challenge to not necessarily know other moms' stories, to know if there was somebody else who was in your shoes that you could talk to, and certainly a challenge just not having a good kind of story to relate to. So I would say it was a huge challenge not to, have a mom that you could just go up to and be like, oh, I'm having a rough day, or, I think I need this. So hopefully with support groups and everything like that we're trying to get going with WakeMed, or with the butterflies, that's one way that WakeMed is really trying to create that support. So if there's multiple rainbow babies in the units, the moms can interact with each other and support each other. So look out for the rainbow butterfly, and then that will kind of designate that baby who's in the NICU had a older or younger sibling who is not with us. So those things were the big challenges when you had a rough day, and certainly your lack of sleep doesn't help having that extra stress.
What do you wish you had known?
I wish that I had known that there was support at the hospital, and I wish that I knew that there was support outside of the hospital as well. So there are resources that you can tap into and people that you can go who can carry you through. Jordan never necessarily had a really scary day, so that helped. But even the good days where everything was going perfect, it was very hard to see a baby who had, another baby who had tubes, or cords or monitors and things like that, and knowing the possibility of not being able to do that. So I really think that I wish I had known how hard it had truly been, because even with the tour and even with everything that WakeMed had done, I never expected to have kind of those emotions that happen. But at least we have resources and things that you can reach out to, so I would certainly suggest looking for those butterflies and things like that to kind of get that support and get you through those tough days.